is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great week. We are here, and it is Fan Friday. I'm jacked up, a little beat up, not going to lie to you. Wow, what a week it has been. I hope you're having a great one. Chelsea's got herself a little fall festival coming up, so the last couple of days there after work, I've been staying there and doing all kinds of fun stuff, mowing lawn, weed whacking. Today I was pressure washing, and it's been a long week at work as well. Put in over 50 hours, and that's not too bad. Some weeks are worse, but whoo, I couldn't wait. I need a bye week, right? So the Eagles in a bye week, and that's where we're at, but I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Hope you're having yourselves a good one. It's the weekend. Some of us, I know some of you out there are probably working, so look, for me, this is a peaceful time, and the Eagles, well, they're not going to lose this week, so I'm going to try to enjoy some football on Sunday, try to relax tomorrow, enjoy the fall festival little thing, but man, I can't thank you enough, but this is your show. You know it. It's Fan Friday, so all you sickos tuning in, any questions, any comments, topics, whatever you've got, let's effing go. Now, I did completely forget about the mailbag, so I apologize for that to you channel members, but we'll get into that next week. Any questions that you have in there, but you can ask anything tonight. I am still beat up. I literally just got home. I wanted to make this right away so I can get a shower, try to relax. But you guys, I don't ever like missing these Fan Fridays. So if I can get it in, I'm going to get it in. So let's get it in, baby. Anything you got, let's hear it. But I appreciate you guys hitting that like button, hitting the share button, subscribing, all that stuff. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you. And we're going to talk about some birds here tonight. We're going to figure out how to right this ship, how to get things heading in the right direction. And, I've got a show for you tomorrow. I'm going to put out with some trade pieces. So I'm not going to give away too much. But anything, you guys have on your mind, I'll answer what I can, and we'll go from there. But appreciate you tuning in, Tiffany. It is indeed a Fan Friday, so let's effing go, birds. Whatever you guys got, love to hear it. But let's effing go, Nina. Appreciate you tuning in. A very happy birthday to you. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and appreciate you taking the time here. And, it sucks without Eagles football. It really does, but I try to look at the positive side of it. I'm not going to have a heart attack this weekend, and I'm not going to lose my mind. So, but did they really have to do us like that going into the bye? Because we talked about it. If they lose this game, it's pure pandemonium. And the way they lost, oh boy. And look, I understand the frustration with this team, but we've talked about it, right? So let's get a little birthday wish going here that the Eagles right this ship during the bye. We talked about it being a blessing in disguise. Getting A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Lane Johnson back. I hear the media talking about these guys like they're not important. Pretty important to me. So let's talk about it. But appreciate you guys taking the time. Love to see you sharing the love in here. And I'm all about it, my friend. And you heard me talking about it the other day. I just think that this team is much better than what they try to, give us credit for. That's all right. And that's what I was talking about with that show. What's going on, my man? Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're doing well. It's been a long week. My head is actually pounding right now. Pressure washing after an insanely long day, and just going and weed whacking the walkway, and I'm literally at the last seconds of doing that stuff, I was like, I'm gonna fall on my face. I'm so beat up, but we ride. And look, dude, anything for Chelsea. She's always there for me, so anything. But and you guys, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. So let's effing go, baby. Hope you guys are having a good week. I'm going to bring the energy. I'm going to do what I can to get it together here. Let's effing go. But I need the Eagles to get it together. That's what I need. And I'm sorry, I'm really dirty. I'm still all jacked up. Hope you can take me as I am. But one thing I am is a true sicko, and I've done nothing but talk about the Eagles since we've lost. And I've talked crap to everybody. I've let them know, hey, keep it up, but just remember to come on back, because I'll be real with you. This team has shown what they can do on offense, and when they get those weapons back, they will show you again. And then on defense, they've shown you as well what they can do. Now, you're not going to do anything if you don't have a pass rush. So that's kind of what we've been talking about. That's going to be a big part of the show tomorrow, so check it out. But a lot going on. with this team where we talked about it going into the season, and I try my best to convey the message of stay patient. This team, obviously, we're excited on paper. All the rookies we got, the free agent additions, the trades. Oh, yeah. And I'm one of those people. I'm very excited about this team, and I'm still excited about this team, but it's hard, to look past what's just happened. It's hard to be like, yeah, this is awesome. Can't wait for this team to just kick ass, because they're not doing that most recently. Now, with the Saints, it was very impressive what the defense looked like. And you talk about if they could do that week in, week out, but you need a pass rush for this defense to work. And one thing you have to do is effing tackle. And, I keep hearing about, oh, this defense sucks. Everybody there, it sucks. It doesn't. It actually works if you just tackle people and you get a pass rush. Like, you do what you're supposed to do. As much as people want to talk about it, I know Vic Fangio, would love to be down there trying to do what he can, but the guy's like 942, so he can't make these guys tackle. Then people want to whine. In practice, you gotta, and it's like, all right, dude, I get it. You just want to whine about it. You don't know what's going on. That's fine. To me, I know what's going on. What we talked about, if this pass rush isn't going, and look, we talked about Jalen Hunt before the draft. Talked about adding some youth, but maybe you add a veteran other than Bryce Huff. You have Brandon Graham, though. You have Nolan Smith here. He's supposed to be stepping it up. So you need these guys that you have here. Huff, Nolan Smith, they need to step it up. And, BG's the man. He's going to continue to do his thing. And I think this team, it's got hope, right? But I just haven't seen it with that pass rush and the young corners. We talk about Cooper to G. I actually brought with the depth chart. So let's look at this team. Let's talk about it here. Oh yeah, and look, man, I'll always talk trash to people. Bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, me too. I would love that. That would definitely be great. No doubt, man. Congrats, I guess. But go Birds. Go Birds. Oh. Congrats again. That's awesome, man. Still very awesome to hear, and hope everything goes well there. Hope you and the family all have a great time, and congrats again to you and your family. But let's take a look at this team first. 2-2. What the? So the Packers, looking good, and then the Falcons. Okay, you give it away, son of a bitch. Everyone's jumping ship, but we know, hey, we're going to get it together. Saints, they get it together. Oh, yeah, get the W again. And then what the? I don't even know what I watched in the Buccaneers game. So, bye week comes in time here. And let me tell you something. This is fantastic because we get healthy and we get our shit together. Let's hope that's what happens. You got the Browns at home, or at their home. Then you've got, I apparently don't know what I'm talking about. No, okay, I was right. So the home game threw me off with the Packers. We have the home game, then we have 2 away games. Holy hell. Then Doug Peterson comes back home. Then we talk about the Cowboys, Commanders, Rams, Ravens, Panthers, that we have been discussing this. This a few games in here that you could, and look, it's the NFL. You're always going to have a challenge. The divisional games are always going to be a challenge. You haven't even had one of them yet. So, look, it could go any way. It's the NFL, man. That's the fun part of it. And that's what I always try to look at. These are my birds. I love them. I just want to enjoy it. I want them to get their shit together. And when they don't, it sucks. But it's a long season, man. And this team has got a lot of young pieces. And we've talked about it all off season. Bumpy roads could be ahead. Let's stay patient and be ready. Now, did I want it to be this bumpy? Did I want us to get our asses kicked like that? No, man. I don't ever want to see that. I don't want to see them missing tackles like that. I don't want to see the offense looking stagnant and turnovers. I don't want that. But it happens. And it really happens when you're learning a new system for all of these guys, not just the quarterback. And then when you talk about the defense, all these young guys and, everybody learning a new system. Huff, doing things. And I've tried my best with Huff because it's like, look, we've talked about it. He's in a new system. This is not what he's used to. He's now an outside linebacker / defensive end, an edge guy. And I think that he's got talent, dude. He does. But he's got to start winning some battles, doing something. They got to figure out a way to use him, accentuate his skill set. So figure it out, man. Figure it out. That's all I can say right there about this team because I don't I don't know, man. They better figure it out soon, though. Yo, my man, appreciate you tuning in. And Keith, that's what I like to hear, my friend. And it's a long season, and I've talked about it. Stay patient, even with Bryce Huff, even Cooper DeJean, all these guys. We need an influx, Jalix Hunt of the youth. We need a lot of things that are going to go down here in this bye. We're going to see changes when we come out. So let's take a look at this depth chart here, and I think this team, it's showing that it's got promise on offense, on defense. We've seen it, man. It's there. So we just got to stay patient and hope that they figure it out. So I don't know. But let's look here and remember, we now have added Britton Covey here. We're hoping to get Sidney Brown back. Hell yeah. But this is the IR and PUP. These are the guys that you will not see on this depth chart. That's where they are on the IR or the PUP list. Now, on offense here, we're getting AJ back. We're getting Devontae back. That's much better with Dotson and then Johnny Wilson because, again, Covey is on IR. So, Paris Campbell, I believe he's out of elevations. Maybe they want to continue to do that with John Ross or Danny Gray or, Marcus Roseman-Jackson. I mean, we'll look at the practice squad in a second. But plenty of guys. Kyle Phillips, I don't know. We'll see. Tight end, you can see everybody's good there. Goddard, keep feeding him the ball, this offensive line. And obviously Saquon Barkley, just give him the ball. Run the damn ball. And Jalen Hurts, let's get into MVP form. Let's stop turning the ball over. And I know he can do that. He's learning a new system again. So I'm trying to, be patient. And I'm a, obviously firm believer in Jalen Hurts. So I think we'll be all right there, man. I think this offense is going to start humming once AJ and Devontae are back in it. Promise you, they are very important pieces. And it's funny seeing the media like, oh, they don't really matter. It's like, oh, yeah, two of the best receivers in the game. They don't really make a difference, huh? I saw a difference, and can't wait to have them back. On the defensive side of the ball, we need this line to step it up. Interior, exterior, all these guys step it up. Linebacker play. Nakobe Dean, I don't know what I watched last week. And Zach Bond, he's been whooping ass, and it's awesome. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with Devin White. Maybe he gets a shot instead of Nakobe Dean. I don't know, man. Maybe they'll try to use him or use Isaiah Rodgers. Whatever. But you see Slay, Mitchell, they got Maddox in there at nickel, but I'm telling you, I might lose my mind if they don't put Cooper DeJean in there soon. Please and thank you, Reed Blankenship. We're going to hope he's good to go, but we'll have all this injury updates next week when that stuff becomes available. We'll keep you up to date with that. And then special teams, losing Covey, that blows. So I've got DeJean back there. Did not like the muffed John going on there. I didn't like Isaiah Rodgers pushing. I mean, what are we doing here, man? Whatever. Anyways, get it together, figure it out. Use Rodgers on kick return. That would be cool. But I don't know. I don't want to use any of these players. I guess that's just the way it is. Practice squad. You've got, dude, Danny Gray, he's got some talent. Again, Campbell can't be elevated. Maybe they sign him to the active roster. Kyle Phillips, Marcus Roseman-Jackson, we talked about, John Ross, all these guys. So, but with Brown and, Smith back, it's not like you necessarily have to, but maybe you want to use somebody for a returner. Kyle Phillips can do that. Gray, all these guys can return. So, we'll see. You see guys on the defensive side. So, that's the practice squad. You see the roster. And then if you missed the show the other day, go check it out. But we discussed the draft picks we have. So if they want to make any trades, you see they've got the ammo here. And then we talked about these are the top, the 53 players on the roster. These are their cap hits. And then you talk about we discussed the injury lists. We talked about the practice squad, dead money, how much total you're paying, elsewhere. And then we talked about the $11.4 million in cap space. So you can check that video out if you'd like. But you see the Eagles still have money. We still have draft picks. We can do a lot of things if we want to. And I would like if you tune in tomorrow and check out that trade show. So I'll talk about, a lot of things I feel tomorrow, but feel free to ask whatever you'd like tonight. And, let's rock and roll here as we continue this beautiful Fan Friday. Bryce Huff can be a great player, but I think Birds are using him wrong. Yeah, and look, I saw Brian Baldinger say that, and I saw, myself say that, for a while here, that it could take him time. And it has taken him time, and it is about time. So figure it out. But yeah, man, that's what we talk about. When you switch into a system like this, people aren't just going to be instantly like that. So that's why I was so excited about signing him. But we talk about staying patient. But it would be nice, and I know people want to see instant results, and I get that, man. But trying to stay patient, and we'll see, man. It would be nice because you've got a lot of talent there. But add Jalix Hunt into the rotation as well, and I'd be pretty pumped about that. But yeah, man, no doubt. And I don't think they're using him wrong. It's just a new system, so it's new for him. Hope you're collected. Yo, appreciate you tuning in, man. And yeah, you've been hearing me continuously say it, Dylan. And I'll stick to it. I think what I said, a few weeks, maybe after the bye, you'll start seeing him a little. You saw him for like 5 snaps, I think, maybe this past game, but he'll get some. I promise you. Stay patient. Stay patient. But team definitely, yeah, you definitely don't want them not to. That's for sure. Happy Fan Friday to you, Liz. Appreciate you tuning in, China. Let's effing go Birds. Appreciate you guys. And, well, have you seen any videos? There's your answer. But look, we're going to talk about tomorrow. Like, if we really have to be doing these things, if we have to, that, the media spins and this is what has to change here, this, that, the other thing. What I feel realistically the Eagles could do, I'll talk about some other things, like Hassan Reddick. People keep saying he can't even be traded back to the Eagles. So, there's a lot of stuff we'll discuss tomorrow that, like, I don't necessarily like to all the time, but I know you guys like that trade stuff, and I know you like hearing about that stuff. So I will, I'll break down my opinion on these things and what I think, how we could do, what he might not do. I mean, I'll break it all down for you, like I've been saying here. Put it out this weekend. I'm finally going to I'm going to try to work on it tonight, and then tomorrow some before that festival. It's going to be a wild ride, but I'm going to put that out. I've already been working on it, so I just got to finish stuff. Anyways, it is what it is, but I have to start the one part. It's just I've been putting off, and I got to get that done. So we'll talk about everything there. But I think, again, I've shown you the ammo that we have to use if we want to do something, so we can. And don't sleep on Howie Roseman. He knows. He sees, there's issues in certain places, and we want to win a Super Bowl. So we're going to improve this roster because they've shown you on offense they can go toe-to-toe with anyone. And then you talk about on defense, they've shown you at times they can do great things. So don't listen to the media. Don't listen to people that are just casual fans. People freak out because that's what they want to do. Who cares, man? It sucks losing, but it's a bye week. I don't give a shit. I want them to give a shit. Get it together. Figure it out. Whatever you're doing. I don't want to fire and trade everyone. That's just not what my thought process is. I want these dudes to get their shit together because they've shown us they can be Super Bowl champions. Like, from the coaching, the management, players, like, we've got leaders here, dude. And there's no excuse. But, that's what we do around here. We try to put it into context, understand what's going on. And with the new coordinators, a lot of new players, a lot of the injuries, it's okay to understand what's going on. We're not making excuses. It's okay. This team still has time to get things together because we talk about it. It's a long season. Don't freak out at the beginning of the season if things are a little bumpy. And yeah, you give away a game like that against Falcons, and then you lose to the Buccaneers, getting your ass stomped. Nobody wants to see that shit. And it's cause for concern. And, again, to me, I've already seen this team has shown, at the beginning what they can do, so we got to give it time for it to develop and grow into something special. So I still think they will be that special team. We've talked about this all season. So, hey, we'll find out. And yeah, you got to be consistent, but that's why we talk about, being patient with that, because I wish this were Madden. I wish this were, what the media wants it to be, right away, they better be perfect, but that's just not how it works in reality. So, that's why we talk about it thoroughly throughout the entire offseason. So, that's why I forewarn people. And again, look, I love this team and I'm excited about them and I still am, but it makes it hard for you to be like, well, you told me this offseason this team, might have bumpy roads. They'll get it together, win the Super Bowl. And that's exactly what I said. And that is exactly how I feel. So here's your bumpy roads. Now you get your shit together during the bye. You start steamrolling people with this offense that you have. Then this defense plays a lot better when your offense is not, just leaving you out to dry all the time. So turning the ball over, putting your D in precarious positions where I promise you, man, they can get this shit together and figure it out if they tackle and they do these things. So, but no, you don't. You always can just check the channel. If anything happens, I'll make a video. If not, we got these Fan Fridays for that reason. So, yeah, always here for you guys. But it's been a long week for me, so I do apologize. Hasn't been much content, but it's been a bye week, and it's been a rough week for me. I'm truly beat up, but I hope Chelsea's thing goes well. I do it because I love her. So, I'm tired. I'm going to go get a nice hot shower, and I'm going to try to relax, get some sleep. It's been a rough one, but I hope you guys had a good week. Hope you're trying to stay sane here. Stay patient. I know it's hard, dude. It is. It really is. It sucks when the team, that you believe in does what they did this past week and plays like ass. So, they just got to figure it out. And they can. Got great coaches. And don't listen to what the media. They all live in small, tiny little sample sizes. This. And it's just funny, man. So let them think what they want. So, and yeah, when you have turnovers and you have penalties, and no doubt, and I appreciate you, China. I always trying to take care of myself, but always trying to take care of you guys at the same time. So, you're getting rid of me, are you? Okay. But not going just yet. But I was just about to say, look, I'm going to roll out here in a few minutes. Wanted to keep this about a half hour here. So, you have any final questions, thoughts, whatever's on your mind. If it's trade stuff, I'm probably not going to tell you because I'm going to put that show out, and I want you to watch it, and I hope you enjoy it. I try to put some work into those things. So we're going to talk about some stuff the Eagles could do. And we've talked about what they can do with what they have right now. Right now. I don't know what that was, but right here, right now is what I wanted to say. And I think that a lot of youth, Sidney Brown coming back on defense. I'm excited there. Cooper DeJean possibly, just getting that starting job over Avonte Maddox would be great. Maybe adding to that pass rush, getting Jalix Hunt more involved as we've talked about. Maybe you use Devin White, anything like that. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued to see what they're doing. And I've been talking to my source, but I always just kind of like, it's weird, dude, because he's my friend now, and I don't want to just make him feel like that's why, So we've been just having conversations about other things, and then just want to hey, by the way, usually if anything's happening, if he hears it, he will tell me, but he's not someone that works with the front office, so he doesn't get to hear everything. But you guys know, I always try to give you what I can when he does, so we'll see. We'll see if this is a boring bye week. And look, again, we've got a lot of talent here. And the trade deadline's not yet. It's just a bye week. So moves can still be made. Maybe they want to see what they've got here. So we'll see. And I know I'm just busting your chops. But yeah, man, what a week. I'm glad to hear you guys are having a good week. I do enjoy having my Eagles football, so I'm going to be pissed off on Sunday, but I'm going to try to, win some money, try to relax a little bit because my team's not playing, but it was kind of nice. We had 2 Sunday games. It's yeah, because remember, we had Friday and Monday, so I already did this, watching Sundays of other teams. I'm good right now. I just want my Eagles. I want to see them get their shit right, but hey, an extra week to get healthy, get your stuff right, I'm not against it. So Eagles, go do that. Please, for the love of God. Please. But yeah, you know me. That's what I was alluding to. But look, have a great weekend, guys, and check out that trade show. I have that festival tomorrow. I'm going to put that show out tomorrow. I'm gonna do it, right? But if it doesn't, then I will put it out Sunday. But I promise you, I'm gonna try to do that. I wanted to have a sicko Sunday. But bear with me. It's been a crazy week. I'm going to sleep like a little baby hog tonight and just drift out to sea. Hog at sea, right? That's where I'm at. So, dude, what a drifter. I love you guys, and I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you guys, have any questions, know that you can reach out, whether it's about the birds and life. And I don't want to always say it like the same way, because I don't want you to think I'm just saying it to say it. Like, I want you to know you can always reach out. I'm always here for you guys, because you're always here for me. You're always bearing with me, looking at my ass while I'm completely covered in mud and grass and just shit. Maybe the power washer helped wash me off a little bit. I don't know, because I was getting wild. But look, you can tell I'm running on fumes here. And look, I love you guys. I hope you have yourselves a great weekend. Check out that trade video. Love to hear your thoughts. Maybe you got some thoughts on someone you want to see. Throw it out there. You'll probably see them, but let's effing go. And do bears shit in the woods? Well, they might. But of course, my friend, let's effing go, Phils. Excellent week of practice. Yeah, man. You definitely want to have a good week of practice. We got to get it together. You got to get things figured out here. Don't forget to do my question tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the trade show I will be putting out. But if they're, like I said earlier, for Fan Friday, I will get you guys in for next week. If it's something pertaining to this week, I will get you on Sicko Sunday if that happens. Going to do my best. If not, we'll see. But we'll be right back to it next week. Keep in mind, you've got Tuesday behind enemy lines. Wednesday is the initial injury report. We'll find out all the injuries from everybody, what's going on, who's where, limited, did not practice, all that stuff. Thursday, you'll get the injury update. Anything else happens in that time, of course, I will make a live video or whatever, I have to do. Fan Friday, we'll be back next Friday. You'll get your game status report before that, though, so you'll know who's out, who's questionable. And then Saturday, you get your practice squad elevations. You'll know which players we're bringing up from the practice squad with the updated depth chart that has all of the injuries that we've, updated throughout the week. So you know what the depth chart looks like for both teams, who's out, who their backups are, everything. Check out all those shows and you'll know everything you need to know about the upcoming game. And then, of course, on Saturday, the top 10 matchups, which is now a live show in the chamber. So you guys get me live on the weekends, right? I try to make that a thing so you guys know you have me here. So Saturday, I will be here next week for the top 10 matchups, or not 10. We do 13 in these parts. Lucky number. So we go top 13 against the Browns next Saturday. And then, of course, we'll have a pregame show and all that great stuff. So you got a bunch of stuff coming your way. I'll be live when I can. You guys have anything on your mind, let me know. I will be putting out the post for you guys to get in for that next live show, all of you channel members. So appreciate you guys all taking the time here and get some sleep, have some fun, do whatever you're doing, and enjoy the hell out of it. I know I'm going to try to do the same, but let's effing go, Phils. Let's get that W. And my fantasy team, so you guys know the story, right? Like, my brother had like a stroke I'm at the link. I get super excited each year to go there, do my live draft. We do a few rounds. Medical emergency for my brother. I rush him to the hospital. They draft our players for us. So already pissed off, right? Dude, lost Isaiah Pacheco. I had a bunch of players out. I know that. But I won. I did win last week. Nice little miracle game there. I have Jaden Reed. Rashid Shaheed's really been kicking ass. I have Justin Jefferson. Patrick Mahomes has been sucking. But I do have Jaden Daniels in the chamber. I'm about to start using him. But, it's been all right. I think I'm in, like, third place or something. I don't know. I might not be, actually. I'm the leading point getter. That's how it is every year, dude. They get hurt during the game. I lose the game. But yet I'm still the highest scoring player in the league. No, I'm in fourth place at 2-2. First place is 3-1 with 732 points for. I have 744. So I have 12 more points than the number one person. But I, of course, lost one game by like 3 points because who was it? Somebody got hurt. I can't remember who it was. Not Trey McBride. Maybe it was Pacheco. I don't remember. Debo. It could have been. Regardless, it's been already nerve-wracking and annoying. I don't have another running back. They literally only gave me Kyron Williams and then like Javonte Williams. So he sucks. I played Spears last week. He actually did okay. I had to. I got Braylon Allen, picked up Tyrone Tracy from the Giants. And I did get Trey Sermon because Jonathan Taylor's, I forgot about that. So he'll play this week for me, but it's I'll pull through, dude. I'm gonna win with the bullshit backups they drafted me, and they're all hurt anyway. So I've just been picking up people on the waiver. I'm the waiver wire wizard. That's what they call me. So got a little Howie in me. I go out there, I find them little diamonds in the rough before it happens. So let's effing go. Appreciate you asking. How are your guys' fantasy teams doing? Doing well? You're whooping ass? Let's effing go. But I love each and every one of you. And it sure is Red October. It's time to go whoop some ass. Maybe it'll give a little good juju to the Eagles. They can get something going here. That would be great. I don't know how I feel about these afternoon Phillies games. I'm going to have to be tuning in around like 4 or whatever it is. 4. So that's going to be awesome, but good thing for technology. So, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was like the whole crazy story. I wanted to make all these videos for you guys. I was so pumped up when we got there. Dude, literally, it started, and I didn't even feel like I was there, dude. It was just like, but hey, he's okay. That's what matters. But what a wild, wild experience here. And these lights are wild. They keep, every time I do that, it's like, oh, I can't take it. Like, all right, dude. But thank you. I appreciate you. And he's doing all right now. But yeah, that was right before the season started when I went to the link and, I go to that live draft. I was going to make my live videos. I made one from like before we went into the room, but then we went in and started and boom, I was literally getting my phone ready. I was like typing out the words and the pictures I needed and created all those graphics for nothing. I was like, oh shit. But again, just glad he's all right. But I appreciate you guys. I really do. And he is, he just got to keep doing better. Right. And got it on my, well, is it week 3 in your draft? Is that what you're saying? Because it's week 5 now. I'm 2-2, and I'm trying to get it together, but that's a good name. Goddard Almighty. Mine is Jefferson Terplane. That is the name of my football team because I have Justin Jefferson and Terry McLaurin. So, and it's a picture of Jefferson Airplane as my Team John, whatever. I don't know. Trying to show you. Jefferson Terplane. So, yeah, they didn't draft me any Eagles players either. This mother, dude, don't even get me started because then, I'm at the hospital, like making sure my brothers, I'm like, hey, who are you guys drafting for me? Then I see the draft board. And they're like, oh, we got you some good players there. And I'm looking at the board. I'm like, oh, you got me like okay players. And then I see the people going after those players. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't get me, you mother. I'm going to whoop their asses. I'm winning that championship. I'm getting that effing trophy back and sitting it right effing here. Or maybe I'll put it right back there where you can see it. Let them know, baby. I'm getting my trophy back. I'm pissed. I'm getting it. But I'm getting out of here. I love you. I all love you. And I cannot thank you enough. You're watching this later. You have any questions? You want to join in the fun? Hey, I'm going to try to get back to all the comments tonight. I literally haven't even been able to breathe last couple of days. So bear with me. I'm going to get that trade show. We're going to have ourselves some fun this next coming week. We're going to get ready for the Browns then next week. So let's have and go. Have yourselves a great weekend. But that's all I've got for you tonight. So until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!